Hello, lovely people. This is Ali Duffy, Master Coach and writer, back with another video. It's been a while, but here I am back again. And today I just wanted to talk a little bit about our fears and what they really are. So the short version is that they are thoughts, usually. They are thoughts. And that usually what we're fearing is not the actual thing itself, but that we won't be able to handle it. We won't be able to handle the thing if it happened. So we think that it's our actual fear that holds us back, but really often what holds us back is what we think the fear means, which is often nothing, effectively. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a pattern of thought or a sort of thought virus. So I noticed this recently, very simplistic example, but my beloved cat died a year ago, as anybody who knows me knows all too well, and I have not got a new cat yet, although I'm going to get a kitten this month, which is very exciting. So I didn't get a new cat I didn't not get a new cat out of fear. It wasn't fear that stopped me from getting a new cat. It was actually because Jean-Paul was really special and I loved him so much. But also, I kind of thought maybe it would be nice to have a break from cat litter and feeding schedules and vet bills, which I really have not been without for most of my adult life. And then, I decided that I'm ready now to get a kitten, and I noticed the other day this teeny tiny twinge of a thought that was, what if I love this cat like I loved Jean-Paul, and then it dies and I have to go through that grief again. This is not a very original example, I must say, because who hasn't thought that? But, immediately the corrective, the truth came in, which was that love is worth that, That's always what happens when we love someone or something, that there's always the risk of grief, and we just need to decide if it's worth it. And of course, in this case, it absolutely is. It's just a very human place to be. Pain hurts and we'd rather avoid it. But when we don't live our lives fully and wholeheartedly and joyfully because of the possibility of pain, then we're really misunderstanding that. The fear that we might feel pain is really not necessarily valid, because we can cope with it. We can actually cope with pain. We're built to do so. It's absolutely innate in us, and suffering is optional, meaning that when we add a layer of story or meaning onto what is just simple pain, then that's where we cause ourselves suffering anyway. And we don't actually need to add a story onto our circumstances. So, the possibility of failing at things that we feel afraid of finding ourselves back at square one or alone or hurt or whatever, is always there, but we can handle it. And, let's honestly not sort of live half a life because the things we fear might make us feel really bad, Actually, what's real and true is that we are here to be fully engaged and fully expressed, and with the full spectrum of human experience, including sensations and thoughts and feelings, etc. And there's nothing to fear in any of it. So when you do notice fears rising up and getting in the way of you living the life you really want to live, check into them, just sort of ask yourself, is that actually based in truth, or is that kind of just a story that I've added on because I'm afraid I won't be able to deal with the consequences, whatever they are. So that's just some thoughts for you today. So I'm probably going to be doing a few more of these little videos. I quite like doing them. You might not be able to tell because it's extremely subtle, but my head did fall into a bucket of bleach recently, and I'm kind of loving it, so I will be appearing more on camera because of it. So lots of love to everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.